What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video. Today we're going to talk about a brand new chest talent coming to the game. Well, kind of brand new. It's Perfect Companion. We've had Companion before, but obviously it drops on the backpack, not on the chest. And at the start of year 5, we're getting a brand new named piece called the Henry, which is going to have this talent on. Just before we dive into it though, be sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up and hit the bell so you are notified when I upload more Division videos. Even better, come over to Twitch and hit follow because I could be streaming live right now. And if you need a community Discord, there's never been a better time to join. You'll find the link down below in the description. With all that said, let's get started. So I'm just going to put this video up on the screen now so you can see it. What you can see as the video is playing, you can see that I've got the named Henry chest piece showing there. Gives you the brand set bonuses, which is status effect, shock and SMG damage. It comes with the yellow core attribute. And then there you can see the Perfect Companion talent. While you're within 10 meters of an ally or a skill, total weapon damage is increased by 20%. Now, that makes me wonder how and why would we start to use this? So flicking back to the live game, and if we go into the recal library,
incoming backup request,
and we'll scroll down here until we find Companion. There it is. So the regular version is only within 5 meters, not 10, and it increases weapon damage by 15%, not 20. Now, this is kind of okay for backpack use. There's no downtime with this like there is with Vigilance, for instance. If you're playing in a team, that's great. If you've got really good time on your drone, so you can have your drone out, or maybe the Seeker Mine, the healing Seeker Mine, if you've got that around, this can be up a lot of the time. Obviously, it has drawbacks that if you've no skills up or you've no players with you, it's going to be down. But Vigilance also has its own drawbacks that if you get hit, it's going to be down. Now, I think Vigilance kind of wins out because it has 25% more damage and you can use the shield, which doesn't disrupt it. So for me, that definitely does win out. But in other scenarios, maybe like PvP and things like that, you would think maybe Companion might work out, especially if you're playing in a team and what we've already covered. So there is ups and downs for the backpack, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're actually here to talk about it going to be the perfect version on the chest piece. Now, you're automatically thinking, well, it's never going to beat Glass Cannon, and that's true. Glass Cannon, as you can see here, I've got that on already. It deals amplified damage at 30%, and although we know the 60% incoming can be rough, this is just raw amplified damage, and it's absolutely wonderful. There's nothing going to beat that. But then you start thinking about other chest talents that we have in the game. And other chest talents that we have in the game that provide damage is going to be Spotter. And we'll go over the regular version first. That's amplified weapon and skill damage by 15% to pulsed enemies. So that has a drawback to it, as you can imagine. But the drawback is generally that you just run Technician and you run the linked laser pointer. It's not much of a drawback. And it's just kind of meta now, especially if you're using the King Bearer and things like that, because it goes so well with Flatline that gives you a lot of extra gun damage on your gun. So it's not really a downside, and they just kind of go hand in hand, really, really nice. But Perfect Companion is going to give you 20% just weapon damage, and that's one thing to think about as well. So I haven't got the PTS available right now to test it, unfortunately, but if it plays by the same rules as the backpack piece, and I'm pretty sure, I'm 99% certain it would do, that's just regular weapon damage. It's not amplified. So probably, without thinking about it too much, regular Spotter is going to out damage Companion. Obviously, you have to play by the Spotter rules. You have to use a linked laser pointer. You have to maybe use a pulse and things like that. But generally, I would say that Spotter is going to be easier to run in almost every scenario. So why would you use Perfect Companion? And this is where I start getting, it muddies the waters. I can see a use case for it on the backpack, but on the chest piece, it really doesn't seem to, I can't really see a valid use case scenario for it. So let's flick to the closer that came out a few patches ago. This is an absolute unicorn of a piece. I got crit damage, crit chance on the attributes, on the minor attributes, and I managed to be able to roll the core attribute to a red. Now the benefits of Uzina, you get total armor as the one piece bonus. So if you're only using one Uzina, you gain 5% total armor. Now that's opposed to maybe using a Fenris chest with regular spotter or a Seska chest with regular spotter, you know, the swings and roundabouts between them. But it's still a decent bonus to be getting 5% total armor. Now if you're going to get the Henry named piece, you're going to have to fight against it being a yellow. And okay, yes, we had to fight against this closer being a blue, but it comes with 10% status effects, which is kind of meh. So not great. Now, one scenario I could see this working in would be a bleed build. You know, this would be if you didn't want to run glass cannon on a bleed build, and I've done a lot of bleed builds recently, and glass cannon is great. You could do that, but you are going to be reliant on your second skill being the skill that activates the chest talent, and then it's not going to do anything for your bleed because it's just weapon damage. So not ideal. And although it will increase them stats a little bit because, you know, weapon damage does increase them, it's not really going to be, you know, you're playing this for 10% status effects at that point, and why not just run a golem, you know? So I'm pushing I'm grasping at straws there as well. So, you know, the closer chest piece just kind of outperforms it in every way, and spotter just kind of outperforms it in every way. So unless there's other things to come, because obviously it has, the chest piece itself has status effects, shot resistance, and 10% SMG damage on, which I guess leads towards that brand new named SMG that does a lot of damage towards shot enemies. I'm really struggling to see how Perfect Companion on a chest is really going to play in. I think the backpack talent's still going to be much more popular. It's only additive damage, it's not multiplicative damage, so spotter and glass cannon just kind of win out in them regards. You know, and I think I would rather just run technician and a linked laser pointer. Okay, I could run gunner with this, but then I've got to think about having a skill out all the time or be near a ally all the time as well. Maybe I've overthinked it, maybe I've not thought about it enough, but let me know what you think in the comments down below. Is this going to be a piece you're going to be checking out, or is the brand set bonuses in combination with it only being additive damage, in combination with it having to have you be near a person or with a skill, just too much of a turn off and you're not going to be running it? I really hate it when things kind of come in and they're dead on arrival, but hopefully there's some bigger plans for this piece that we just don't know about yet. But I can't really see a scenario right now where I would use it. I don't really use Companion anyway, although it's kind of okay. I just stick with Vigilance and the Shield because 25% is 25% extra damage. So like I said before, let me know in the comments down below what you think. Are you going to be running Companion, or is this one just not on your hit list for the new patch? Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. We're nearly getting to that 10k mark. I know I've been pestering you all for the last couple of months now, so if you've not yet subscribed, please do. It would make a huge difference and I would appreciate it very much. Thank you to everybody that came over from YouTube to see me over on Twitch as well. I really appreciate that, and it's great to be able to interact with you all live. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Maybe follow me on Twitch and Twitter, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching, agents, and goodbye.